Welcome, Dan Street, being here with us. As Chris had said, we are all professional here, and we have been here for over 3 years when we all understand about OnPassive. And so I would like to see if Dan Street, if you could tell a little bit about yourself. How does your OnPassive journey start? We have about 7 minutes, between you and Chris and I, and then Narelle too. So please, Dan, if you would start.
Okay, sure. Well, welcome everybody, and congratulations, Narelle, on doing this webinar, stepping up to do it. I got involved with OnPassive almost 3 years ago now. Marty DeGarmo, Mike Ellis, and I, we partnered up, and we've been together on many businesses, and we've been in network marketing for quite a while. So we've built some pretty good teams, but we've never been able to take people with us. We've never been able to share an opportunity where either the company didn't fold or it just didn't work out for one reason or another. Their marketing plan was bad, and then OnPassive came along, and we just. It's unbelievable, everybody, that Ash Mufareh, the CEO and founder of this company, had the heart to go after that 98% of the people that have always failed online. Now, I grew up in Colorado, and I'm still in Colorado, and I was 30 years in the medical business, and I just recently retired, and I retired full-time OnPassive, and it's just amazing to see the progress of this company over the last 3 years, and the value has increased. And we as founders believe that this is a fully automated company, and we're believers in this company, and we're believers in the automated process. We've got a real company with real people and real products. And over the past few years, like I said, we've seen this company increase in value beyond our wildest dreams. And so we're close, very, very close to realizing the dream of OnPassive. And Narelle will be explaining a little bit about what OnPassive is, the products, a little bit more about who Ash Mufareh is. We do have superior products that have been built from scratch. And the bottom line here is that we have products, and we have a company that is put together by Ash Mufareh that is so much different than anything else you've ever seen. And once you become a founding member of this company, you can activate a membership or your subscription to the company, and OnPassive is going to drive targeted traffic to your site and build an online business for you. That's the difference. There's no recruiting. There's nothing you have to do. You can be active if you're an active marketer, or you can be passive if you don't know how to recruit or you don't know how to market. So and OnPassive will drive targeted traffic through their marketing campaign to your business and build your business for you. And they will do it all through an automated process. It's an AI software that follows up on your visitors, it answers their questions, it closes their sale. And the bottom line is you have the ability to change your life with this company, and it will change the way we communicate online. So we believe it's a solution for you. It's definitely been the solution for us. We're so excited about it, we can't stand it. It's very affordable. So we just recommend you get back to the person that shared this business with you on becoming a founder position, because it's going to end very, very soon. So I'll pass it over to Chris or Julie, and just give us Chris. Why don't you give us some of your background? And oh man, more energy than anybody I've ever seen in this company, and he's been promoting it. He has a great story. So Chris, take it away.
Julie, do you want me to go, or do you want to just go right in? We got the coast to Narelle, I see.
Yes, we do. Let's save Chris for after Narelle. So Narelle, that'd be okay with you, Chris?
Julie, can you share full screen on that?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to go.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Narelle Walkon, and I am from Queensland, Australia. I am so honoured to be here with all of you tonight, and thank you so much for your patience. As you know, tonight's webinar is called Let's Bless Our Loved Ones. So please pay attention, listen, take down notes, take down any questions you may have. Remember, there are no silly questions, so I'll continue on with the presentation. Thanks again. So this is what you will learn here in this webinar: what OnPassive is, who is in charge, what the OnPassive product is, why our product is needed, the opportunity currently available, what the benefits are, and the founder opportunity. So what exactly is OnPassive? Well, it is a very real company. And as you can see here from our bricks and mortar buildings, we have one in Florida, which is the executive suite where our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, works out of. And our building in India, it is approximately 6 stories high and houses up to 1,000 staff members. We are an online marketing business solution, but where we started from is completely different to where we are today. We are legal and compliant, and in over 212 countries. We have 2 new offices coming soon in both Bangladesh and Singapore. We are growing, and nothing will stop OnPassive. So let me share a little about our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Well, Ash is a man with a vision for the future. Ash attended the American Intercontinental University for a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce. Ash has over 20 years experience online and has researched the likes of Walmart, Google, Twitter, Microsoft, Amazon, and many more. Ash understood how the internet has the potential to change the world and change poverty into prosperity. And if I can expand on that a little further, Ash does have a heart of gold. For years, 20 years, in fact, and more, he worked for these other companies. He produced the tools, the products, and he was so good at what he did. But what he found was that there was only about 3% of the people actually making the money online. 3%. And it touched his heart that much that he decided to look at what he could do to help those 97% that weren't making the money online. He wanted to bring a balance back to humanity. He wanted to not be known as the richest man on earth. He wanted to be known as the kindest. And he shares his heart with all of us as everyday people, not just those with the big money, the deep pockets, those who sit at the top. No, he wanted to help those who have struggled to make any money online. So Ash is a family man with a beautiful wife and has 2 gorgeous sons. He has a keen interest in NASA, and he enjoys fishing and hiking. So OnPassive's product, so there's no recruiting or converting leads. They guarantee targeted traffic, it's self-funding, and it's all done for you. I will explain that a little further down in the slides because I think that is really important for us to understand. OnPassive is not something that you can compare with any other business or company out there. So they have every imaginable tool for success and easily accessible in one place. So that's one login, one interface, one password. No copycat or recycled tech. Now, again, I want to expand on this a little further. When Ash put together or saw what he saw and wanted to put something together to start an online, business solution marketing platform, he had to take a look at what was available to him, those platforms, those products, those tools. And when he took a look, what he found was that they were all technology. They were never going to cut it and go into that, new age going forward. So he decided to put together OnPassive. He decided to put together the platforms, the products, and that's where OnPassive was born, because it didn't start with a name. It didn't start to be anything as what it is today. So it truly has evolved, 100-fold, probably more so than what he even knows himself or realized what it would. So the technology today that he has put together with his tech team in India is AI, artificial intelligence with machine learning, and it is the lowest price anywhere on the globe. So let me share with you a little about our products. And that's only, whoops, next one back, Julie, thanks. I just run through a few of these, but you can go over to our website at onpassive.com and take a look at these 20 that you see here. There will be a short video on some of them, but there will certainly be some information so you can see how it fits into your life, into your world. And if you own a business, you definitely want to go over there to see how it will help your business. So there are a couple that I will run through just quickly. OConnect is similar to our Zoom platform that we're on now. It's a hassle-free video communication tool. Now, the thing I like about this, and this is going to be coming into beta testing shortly, is that OConnect is going to be a platform where it allows us to have a language translator, so that if I'm speaking in English and somebody wants to hear me in French, German, Chinese, Japanese, whatever, then they're going to be able to press on a button and hear it in their own language. So that is really important. And it's, again, a standalone product because many will want this tool. As we know, Zoom has a free platform. We can, go on and just speak one-on-one. But after that, you have to pay for any more that you want to, have any more people on. So, and even OnPassive, for the amount of people that they have on, up to 20,000 that they can have on this platform of Zoom, is costing them between $8,000 and $10,000 per month. So this really is value for money when you look at it. The other one quickly is Onet. Now, I know that we're all getting frustrated with Facebook. Facebook its censorship has gone crazy. They put people in jail, Facebook jail, for saying nothing, and then others are left there to say things that should be taken off. The thing is about Facebook is they sell your information to third parties. Now, with Onet, they are not going to do that. Okay, it is going to be a brand new platform, something that's going to be so wonderful to use and not have all the power hungry, I suppose, in a sense, with Facebook. So these are a couple. The one that brought me into OnPassive was Obless. Oh my gosh, what a platform this is. And you are really going to be excited about this. Obless is our crowdfunding platform. Now, you may have used other fundraising platforms before. I certainly have. Facebook Fundraiser, GoFundMe, and there are a couple of others that are available. However, what I didn't know, because I fundraised for my great niece Mimi, who has cerebral palsy and can't walk yet, and I helped her parents because they take her for very expensive treatments in Sydney, Australia. Those treatments cost between $8,000 and $10,000 for a 3-week block, just to help Mimi walk one day. And Mimi's goal is to be able to not only walk, but run and beat her dad in a race. What a beautiful and sincere little goal for a 9-year-old girl. But Obless, oh my gosh, what is it going to do for our world? This is where, the balance comes back to humanity. What I found out about these other companies was that they're taking between 15 to 30% of the money off the top, like the cream off the top. Now, why wouldn't a business do that when we're helping those less fortunate than ourselves? When we are blessed, we want to bless others. But did you know that they're taking that amount of money from the top of that? It really is quite criminal as far as I'm concerned, because when we want to bless others, we want to know that our hard-earned money, our $10, our $20, our $100, whatever you have donated, is going directly to that community, to that cause, and in my case, for little Mimi's treatments. Thank you, Julie. So Obless, our crowdfunding platform. And did you know it was predicted, or it is predicted, that the market share for what they have made off of these fundraising platforms, off of these crowdfunding platforms, is $114 billion for 2021-22. Now that, to me, again, I'm going to say it, it's criminal. How can anybody take away from those in need? You know, how can anybody take away from the children who don't have anything to eat, that they don't have fresh water? What could $114 billion do for those who are on the streets? You know, think about that, and what is going to happen with Obless, and what has Ash said? He has said that we will give 100% of the money raised and donated to those communities, to that cause, to that idea. And in my case, again, to Little Mimi's treatments. It is going to make a huge difference. It's proven scientifically in our DNA that the power, sorry, Julie, can you just go back one? Sorry. The power of giving is 10 times more rewarding and fulfilling than receiving and taking. And that has been said by our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara. Thank you. So I'm going to share with you a little about, you know, and compare what you have now, what you have probably joined or gone through as far as any sort of business goes. So the old internet current model, or the current model, is based on competition and conflict. Now we know it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. There are new products becoming available very often, whether it be from the health industry, you know, or whether it's washing powders and things like that, facial creams, you know, but it's based on competition and conflict, because everybody wants you to join their team. Everybody wants you to buy their product. But it's 97% of them are scams. They turn into money pits, meaning that every month, if you've joined any MLM companies or have been in affiliate marketing or network marketing, you have to keep buying. You have to keep paying, you know, whether it be for an auto ship, and they require you to sell and recruit. So every month you're out of pocket and your cupboards are either filling up or your drawers with these products, because for that month you didn't get somebody in. For that month, nobody else bought your product. But they promised you the world, as they did me. And yes, I've been there. And as much as what I use some of their products still, the platform of these multi-level marketing companies doesn't work and hasn't worked. It only worked for those who had the marketing skills to be able to put it out there to the world. So every tool that you have in the old system is obtained separately. There's no guarantees that you're going to make any money online. Just as I said, they give you empty promises. Plus it pits marketers against each other. Now, you know yourself, if you've been in any of these companies, right, you're out there, a new product comes out, you know, somebody's messaging you, somebody's saying, hey, I want you to join under my team. I want you to be there. I want you to try this product. It's fantastic. Okay, so everybody is out there trying to get you onto their team, and their compensation is based on your own efforts. So if you don't sell and recruit in those companies, guess what? You don't get paid. And that's why they say auto ship, because they know after 3 months, you know, at least they've got people in for 3 months. But what you find, and I know that Marty has said this before, because he does and has done marketing, is that most of the time after the 3 months, people will start dropping off. And it's only those big marketers that are out there that are spending big money to be able to keep getting new people in all the time. But they're those 3% that are making the big money. OnPassive's new model is based on mutual benefit. It's a real business, real products with real people. Self-funding, it pays you to use it. And the marketer, that's us, as founder, we don't have to sell or recruit. We don't have to sell and recruit. Have you ever heard about that before? And every tool needed for success is included. As I said, we have a ofounders.net, our back office, and then we'll go over to OnPassive. And what will be available to us is every tool, every product that will be released to us is going to be in that one interface where we can put our email in, we can put our password in, we have a one-time password that comes over to protect our back office, because that's where our O-Wallet will be kept. But it's all there. Everything you ever used, everything you're using now is going to be there, right there for you, everything. So all the tools are included at that one low price. There's a money-back guarantee according to our NDA, which is a 30-day money-back guarantee. The marketers compete only with themselves. So if you want to share this business, that's all we ask, you know, if you want to share it. If not, you can be passive as well. So it's a revolutionary breakthrough and patented compensation plan. How amazing is that? It's something that you have never seen before. So everyone in the near future will use something from OnPassive, whether they come for the money, residual income, or for the tools, because there are going to be amazing tools. Already 50 plus products are available that will become available. The benefits, connections or communication, they will have a reason to come to OnPassive. And right now, today, what we have available for you as a guest is a founder's position. Now, were you ever asked to be a founder in, say, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple? None of them. They didn't come to you and say, hey, we want you to be a founder, because they kept it close, either close family or close friends. Now, remember Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook, he actually invited 5 of his friends over to his garage, and 2 of them turned up. Now, they are multi-million, if not multi-billion-dollar earners now, because they saw a vision and they said yes. So that is what is incredible about this. You know, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is sharing his heart. He doesn't want to be the richest man. He wants us to be a part of this company, OnPassive. So to become a founder with OnPassive will cost you $97 US. There is a $5 admin fee, which is charged by the banks, by the way, for processing your credit card. But $97 US to become a founder in a multi-billion-dollar company, even before launch. And we are at 1 million, or over 1 million founders already, because these are the people all over the world who saw a vision that was handed down by our CEO. The vision was to be able to bring the balance back to humanity. The vision was to bring correction to the corruption. You know, don't you want to be a part of that and help, you know, the 1 million founders to bring about that in our world? Because we certainly need it right now. Now, after that, there is a once out-of-pocket payment. This is to start your subscription. So yes, we're a subscription-based business. And that means that as a founder, you only pay out of pocket once. The rest will come out of your profits. I heard Marty mention just recently that for the first time in your life and in many lives, we will ever see this, and we probably won't see it again, where we, you know, us, the normal average day-to-day people are just going to be there as founders. And those big companies, those other people coming in, they are the ones who are going to come in under us. So it's really exciting times. So it's time to completely run your whole business on autopilot. And yes, you can autopilot any business opportunity. If you already have a business, whether it's bricks and mortar, whether it's online, as long as it's approved through the platform of OnPassive and through the legal team, then you are able to set that business up on the platform of OnPassive. They do the advertising, the marketing, the leads, the signups, the recruiting, and the team building. So yes, it automates your existing business and provides a massive income opportunity by simply using this breakthrough platform. There we go. So here are the benefits of being a founder. You will earn residual income for life. This is generational wealth. This is not something that just you can earn an income or residual income. This is something that you can pass down to your children and also your grandchildren. Targeted traffic to your website given to you by the company. So the company provides you with a domain name. They set you up with a website. They send targeted traffic to your website. Those pages on the website, if you've ever built a website before, you will understand how much the costs are to do that. You know, so what are those costs? And the OnPassive is going to change those website pages every day. That's 365 days a year, because that's bringing in targeted traffic. OnPassive builds your business and team for you automatically. You will be a part of the beta testing, which we are in right now, and the inner circle decision making. You pay one time out of pocket, and the subscriptions are paid from profit. That's at $200 to $300 US. Now, we don't have an approximate price right now, but as founders, you only have to pay out of pocket once. Now, you will benefit from the massive marketing campaigns, and they will be seen everywhere. So what is going to happen is you will see it on TV, you'll hear it on the radio, you'll see it in magazines, and you'll see it on billboards. The marketing campaigns will not be missed. And you have access to every tool you will ever need, and it's 100% hands-free. That means that you don't go to work for OnPassive. You aren't joining this company to go to work for them. You are joining as a founder, and OnPassive goes to work for you. So founder positions are closing soon. So if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes, and then learn how to do it later. And really, in OnPassive, just being actively involved, this is your business, remember, just staying plugged in, go to a few webinars, research what this is going to do for you. So passive or active, it doesn't matter. Everyone will win. And by active, we just mean sharing the opportunity, sharing this with those that you love, because I'm sure that you would want to see them change their lives as well, and have that available to them. And passive, you can come in, you don't have to do anything. We have many in different parts of the world who don't have accessibility to, big computers or anything like that. But they just need to plug in, be aware of their business and what the products and tools are that are coming, because it is very exciting. So thank you so much for joining us to hear about this amazing opportunity. I love this. How long will you watch others do what you want to do? Because you can sit here today and procrastinate, but those who brought you here, they love you, and they wanted to share with you this opportunity. So one of our amazing sayings from our CEO is, see you at the top where your ears will pop. Thank you once again. And thank you, Julie, and every Leadership Council for allowing me to share this opportunity with everyone today.
Thank you so much, Narelle. That was a beautiful presentation. Really appreciate you for sharing your heart out on the presentation. We love you for doing that. Welcome, Marty DeGamo is here with us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. The next sessions, I like to have some of our leaders share a little bit about their experience of OnPassive, a little bit about themselves. So the next person I want to bring on is Marty DeGamo. Marty DeGamo is one of our friends, and he is one of the leadership council in our company. He is one of the leader that Dan has been mentioned, that he started OnPassive Nation. He has been in the corporate business as a manager, and I'm just going to go ahead and send my mic to Marty. If you want to listen to the wisdom of marketing, Marty is here to share with you and his reason for joining OnPassive. So Marty, the mic is to you.
Thank you, Joy. Narelle, great job. And I think it's what, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for you? Oh my God, we owe you one. Thank you very much. Good job. Yeah, like she said, my name is Marty DeGarmo. I've been working online full time since 2004. And I got on for the same reason as everybody else, right? Most people got on, they thought, well, you never make enough money, right? I build a family much faster than I build an income. And I got on to make money. And I thought, well, other people are doing it. If they can do it, I can do it. But there was so much hidden things under these little rocks and stuff that you don't realize. And every time you overturn something, there's something else there you didn't know. And like 10 years ago, I ran in, maybe a little less than 10, I ran into Dan Street here and Mike Ellis. And we got along, we formed a team. We had, everybody's got weaknesses. Well, their strengths were better. You know, we're good at some things. I was good at others. And the three of us, we did pretty well. But even then, even after we could build a team, we could drive traffic. When we say traffic, people to a website, whatever website it is, just that doesn't matter right now. But being able to do that, you think, okay, that's the ticket. And the truth is, even if you can do it, guess what happens now? You're running into the Martys, the Dans, the Norells, the Chris, the Julies that just got online or have only been on a few months and they don't know how to do it. They don't know what you're doing. You thought, okay, then you think to yourself, and myself, Mike and Dan did the same thing. Okay, we'll set up something to help them get to move up that ladder, right? How many can you help? 5, 6? And by the time you're helping them and they're starting to move up this ladder, the business that you think is the best thing that ever happened disappears. So now you're like, what the heck? You build a system for a company that's no longer there. So you find another one, and you learn. You say, okay, I know what to look for now. You go to the next one. This went on and on and on and on. And about 3 years ago, we ran into a gentleman in OnPassive. It's not here tonight. He's not feeling well, and we trusted him. And he told us about this business, and then you saw Norell explained it all, so I don't need to get into that. And it's the best thing that ever happened. I mean, I love marketing, okay? It's what I do. But I know now if I invite anybody into this business, guess what? It helps me and it helps other people indirectly. So you're constantly helping other people when you invite this or share this with other people. And you're not marketing. I don't have to market squat. Hey, how would you like to get in a business where it's 100% automated, done for you, the dirty stuff, the stuff nobody wants to do. You don't want to make phone calls. You don't want to bother your family. You have to do none of that. And then once this company launches, which is very soon, they turn on a switch, you pay your $300, and guess what? You're off to the races. They build for you. They take care of the customers for you. Then they send you commissions. Every time there's a sale on your team, you get a commission. How do people get on your team? You can do it from your efforts if you want, but the company will build for you. Come on. Why wouldn't you do this? If you're looking to make money online, there is nothing, zero, nada, anything online that compares to OnPassive. Don't even look. Stop wasting your time. If you think there is, you're mistaken. I've seen more things than you could imagine. 17 years, 10 hours a day. Trust me, if it's there, I've seen it. And it's not set up like this where everybody wins. Anyway, that's all I have. I'll pass it on to Dan.
Dan already talked. I'll pass it on to Chris.
Okay.
Thank you, Marty. I'm going to send it to Chris.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Julie. Norell, phenomenal. Thank you for stepping in. We appreciate you always. Chris Johnson, I'm from Michigan. Myself and Norell are probably, we call newbies here. We've been in about a year and 3 or 4 months. And I spent 32 years online, except I was on a different line. I was on an assembly line. I retired from Ford Motor Company from 32 years. I am the poster child for I don't have a clue about computers. My buddy Peter sure called me up. He told me about OnPassive. I said, Pete, I don't know nothing about computers. He explained it to me. 15 minutes later, I joined. 3 days later, I went crazy about OnPassive because I realized, wow, I just worked 32 years of my life working 12, 16 hours a day, retired at 53, all right, which is a good thing. And I realized this wonderful man named Ash Mafara designed something that could change 32 years into 2 or 3 years. That's the way I looked at it. And all done for you. I mean, I thought, man, this is a win-win situation. And when I really plugged in, I realized this is a win-win situation because a year and 4 months ago I said this morning, we go all over the world and we talk to people. And I said, a year and 4 months ago, OnPassive proposed to me, asked me to marry me. And I said, yes, it is the best relationship I've ever had in my life. We've had some babies, which we call our platforms or our products, and they're self-fed, self-taught. I don't have to potty train them. They never talk back, and they work for me. I mean, it was the perfect children. So I think anyone that checks this out, like me, I knew nothing about it. I really didn't. I didn't even know how to turn a darn laptop on. That's how bad I was. So I said, I'm going to make myself the poster child for OnPassive because I really don't know nothing about technology. And that's what I loved about it. You don't have to know. Every one of these people on this panel have said that. You don't have to know anything. All you really have to do is get in. It's going to work for you. We ask that you share it, but it truly is an amazing company. It's got amazing heart, which no companies in the world that I know of have a heart like this company. It's unbelievable. And you're going to be blown away when you get in this and find out it's so much more than about your success, because you're going to be able to take your success and do everything you want. Go fishing. This is how I look at it. This is what I've seen for the last 14 months. Unbelievable opportunity, I said, first time in my life. I finally seen something that I can do and I don't have to know nothing. After working for Forge for 32 years and being told what to do, being there 12 hours a day. Man, if I could trade those 32 years for 2 to 3 years, I would do it in a heartbeat. That's why I'm here to tell you, trade those 30 plus years. Ask Dan Street there, he'll tell you, for 2 to 3 years, because I guarantee residual income is a lot better than back-breaking labor. That's all I got, Julie. Back to you.
Awesome, Chris. Thank you so much for sharing. I'd like to also share a little bit about what I am doing, why I'm here. As an entrepreneur for 20 years, never owned a business as in website business, never owned any kind of systems to be able to automate what I am doing. I've been a nail salon owner, restaurants owner, real estate company, insurance owner. I mean, I've done everything in life that I could possibly think of owning, right? For 20 years, and I've never had a website by myself. I've never had a system that actually can automatically do for me. I spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for marketing, and I was not able to get where I wanted to be. Never be able to forget, go away on vacation and come back. Yes, I was successful in real estate, but I worked very hard to get where I wanted at that time. And so when my friend Milo shared OnPassive with me, as soon as I understood a little bit of OnPassive, I jumped right in with all my heart, all my mind, every fiber in my body to focus in on OnPassive. And I was able to understand, to learn from the community of people around the world. We're coming from all walks of life, from everywhere in the world, different experience, different life style, different, situations in life. I've learned so much from our community. I'm telling you, if you have struggled, or if you have never found a solution to have a life that can give you abundance living and time freedom to do what you want, when you want, how you want it, with who you want it, this company will be able to give you that. So if you hear what I'm sharing with you right now, it's important for you. Do get back with the person who shared with you, because in OnPassive, all we have is fun, and also looking forward for a better and a brighter future with OnPassive. And if you are the person that looking for it, this is it. You better come back to the person that shared this with you and thank them for invite you to this definite beautiful webinar. And I'd like to go ahead and send the mic over to Narelle, our beautiful presenter today.
Thank you, Julie. I just wanted to share a little bit more just about my personal life a little bit. My journey to finding OnPassive was, I found it with Obless. But just a little about me personally. I've worked hard all of my life, been a single mum for most of my life. I've got 3 wonderful children, a son and 2 daughters, and a granddaughter who is 8 years old. I love my children dearly because when I was young, I was told that I only had 5% chance of ever having children. So they're all a blessing in my life. But the thing was, you know, I'd worked hard, I'd owned businesses. I'm a florist by trade. Love my flowers and things like that. Worked all over the place, in and out of bad relationships. And then I found a job in the mines, and I decided to drive big coal trucks in the mines. Oh my gosh, what an experience that was. And, you know, they were looking for women 18 to 25, and I was 43 when I got that job because I was consistent. You know, I didn't let up. I was getting that job because it started on $90,000 a year. I was a single mum, and even though I'd had my businesses and stuff, I'd never made that sort of money before in my life. After 2 years, they dropped an excavator bucket down onto the headboard of my truck, and it put me out for 7 years in chronic pain. Now, sad as that might be, you know, I have always been through life determined that you choose each day. You choose to get up each day, and you choose the direction in what you're going to take each day. We can sit in the corner and we can cry about our past lives, but it is in the past. And we step up each day and we remain positive and we keep moving forward. Now, I had looked for a few things online because physically my body wasn't able to do a great deal of labor anymore, or hard yakka, as I call it here in Australia. So I just sort of decided that, hey, I'll have a look online. $16,000 down the drain, and I had given up. I had really given up. There wasn't anything for me online. I was sick of hearing the empty promises from people from those MLM companies that were promising, because I am a published author, they could see that I had a lot of followers. So they were just looking at that, thinking that Narelle was going to get out there and sell to everybody and push them up the ladder and make them rich. Well, it didn't happen because I don't like selling or recruiting. And even though I can talk, you have to be 100% dedicated to something that you can actually, you know, transfer that expression of feeling over to another person for them to resonate with what you're doing or saying. So I had given up. I wasn't looking. And it was only because I was fundraising for my great niece that a friend of mine on Facebook from New Zealand, Val Astle, sent me a message and said, look, I'm sorry, I can't help you financially right now, but please have a look at this because I think this will be able to help your niece Mimi. Well, little did I know when I opened that and watched that video that day, how much that was going to change my life. And I have come into the most amazing family. You know, if you want to look for, you know, something to pick you up, all walks of life, it doesn't matter who you are. And again, Marty has said it many times before, and I've heard others: black, green, blue, yellow, tall, short, fat, skinny, blonde, dark-haired, bald, it don't matter. And even if you have a disability, just as I have, you know, we don't discriminate against anyone. If you are blind, if you are deaf, we have a wonderful deaf community within OnPassive. You know, it truly is amazing, the people that you meet here from all walks of life. And I would never have met any one of these people had it have not been for OnPassive. So the heart of our CEO was passed down. That vision is passed down. And all you need to do is go to any webinar and you will see it. You will see people openly talk about their journey. So it's not just about a business platform. That is the platform that will get us to where we want to be. But it is about that bringing balance back to humanity. That's how I feel about it. But thank you for allowing me to share that.
Thank you so much, Narelle. Everyone, that is everything that you wanted to hear about OnPassive. It is now a time for you to raise questions. As I say, this webinar is for guests only. And if you have questions that you want to raise, I'm willing to have about a few people coming on and ask those questions as well. So I'd like to have, right now, if you are a guest in our webinar, please raise your hands and I will bring you on and have you ask the questions. If you like the recording of this webinar, please send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. All right. So if you would please take that email down. Once again, Marty is putting that in the chat. And if you are a guest of OnPassive today, we would love for you to raise your hands and ask your questions. I do see that we have 2 hands raised right now. I'd like to ask you, are you the founder of OnPassive? And if you are a founder of OnPassive, I'd like you to lower your hand because if we are bringing you on the screen and if you are the founders of OnPassive, we will have to put you back into attendees because we have mentioned this is a guest webinar. It's not a founder webinar. And if you have questions as a founder of OnPassive, please attend our private founder meeting on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much. I still see the hands raised, so I'm going to bring the hand raised on. And if you're a founder, please let us know so we're going to put you back. All right, we have another hand raised. I'm going to send them into the panelist. All right, we have, all right. It seems like the people that raised their hands are founder of OnPassive. I'm going to try one more time with a new hand raise. If you have your hand raised and you are a founder of OnPassive, please lower your hand. It is very important that you attend the founder meeting on Monday at 2 p.m. This is a meeting for our guests only. All right, we have one hand raised left. Let me try that one more time. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. It seems like the hands raised today are all founders of OnPassive. I would like to thank you very much for coming and join us today. Thank you, Narelle, for sharing the beautiful presentation today. Thank you, all the leaders. As you do understand, OnPassive is the last business of a lifetime, last opportunity. And Chris has a finger up, so let's call him on.
You got one flag up named Eva, Julie. I don't know if she's a founder or not.
I have invited her, and it seems like we have a decline coming back. Let's try Eva again. Eva, if you are a founder of OnPassive, please lower your hand or decline. We're gonna wait for her for a little bit. It doesn't seem like she is responding. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to see you again. If you are a guest of, all right, Eva is declined. If you are the guest of today's webinar and what we share with you here, if you have any question at all, please get back with the person who shared this invitation, this webinar with you. And we want you to be part of OnPassive. And the person that shared this with you really care for you. We do hope that you get back with that person and said, I'd like to sign up for OnPassive, so that you can get a personal invitation link from them and join OnPassive. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and join us today. Please have a great weekend. Take care of yourself and take care of others. And if you like to have the copy of this webinar, please send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. Thank you so much, all the leaders are on here. Beautiful work, Narelle. Goodbye from Orange County.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Marty.